Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on a slice of life. A slice of life. I tell you, Georgianne, I want to thank God every day for the life He gives me. Because I can't make up some of the things that I tell you all, and I want to share there's something that happened today because I need to ask you, has it happened to you? Now I've been around a long time. I'm 83, and I've been in Atlanta since 1960. Coming here to college, Spelman College, graduated in 64. Been here ever since, raised a kid. Uh, World travel for various reasons on my own, and then I went to work for the airlines, and went back to teaching, all kind of things. So today I got invited somewhere, and the people who invited me, I was familiar with them. But have you ever gone anywhere in your city where you have been and you didn't know one person in the room? Not one. You know, I can go to the drugstore, or I can go, to the grocery store, or you can go somewhere. Hey, you see somebody, or somebody familiar somewhere. I was in a room today where I didn't know one, not one person, not one. I looked around and it did something to me. It reminded me, it was good for me. Actually, it was good for me. And so what am I saying for you today? Change is good. We say, "Ooh, people always change. And something's always change." Change is good. Change can be good. Change has been good. Change is not always good, but change is good. And I thought about it. I said, Georgianne, you've been in a cocoon. You've been wrapped up in the cancer cocoon, the school cocoon, the paper grading papers cocoon. I got some going here and grade tonight. But you got to get out of the cocoon sometime. The butterfly in the metamorphosis stage. Now I have been several butterflies. I've been in metamorphosis before, and I didn't recognize that I'm in metamorphosis now. I got to tell Dr. Monique Earl Lewis that I figured it out. I'm in metamorphosis. That's what I'm in. I'm in my metamorphosis state. I can feel change. This person, I'm not even, this person is not the same person 1,000 videos ago. I was in 1,000 videos ago, that was a metamorphosis stage. And that person, 1,000 plus videos ago, didn't know that they were going to be 1,000 videos. I just got on the grind. That person didn't know 1,000 videos ago that they would have. This is a metamorphosis. 5 books. You see, this is a metamorphosis. And then I'm in another one. And my question is, are you in one? Can we identify that? Because I've been in an identity crisis. And my identity crisis was not necessarily identity crisis. Yeah. I didn't know what was happening to me. I had some concerns about me. I had serious concerns about my welfare. Not in terms of my health, but my mental health. My mental health was a challenge to me because there's so many things that I want to do that I'm not doing. There's some things out, there's some fun I want to have that I'm not having. And there's some things I want to do, some fun that I want to have that I'm not having. So I want to express myself in a way that I'm not doing. It's expressing myself. This is one entity, but there's the whole a one woman show that's sitting out there. And I feel myself wanting to do that. I don't have the vehicle in my mind right now. What is the vehicle for that? What's the vehicle? Because the vehicle came along and picked me up. God sent a vehicle. So I hope today God sent me that's a vehicle to pick me up because I'm in a metamorphosis state. What have you been in one? Do you feel like you're in one? Did I give you a vocabulary word we can use or a biological word we can use for the state of the cocoon turned into a butterfly, the metamorphosis? And so let's just use that word for right now. Let's just talk about a metamorphosis is going on. Now, and on the other side of the metamorphosis is a beautiful butterfly. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So let's say a butterfly, you see. So, but I'm going to say a beautiful butterfly because I think they all are beautiful. I love the different shades, the different colors, the different kinds, the different types, rather. And so my spirit is saying that there is somebody on the other side of the screen that you didn't know what to call. You feel like me. See, when something happens to Georgine, I have a twin out here, a couple of twins. That when it happens to me, it happens to you. And I'm feeling something. I don't know what the something has been going on. You hear me sing my song. Something's coming. I don't know what it is. That's from oh, not a Sound of Music. What's that story? You know, let me put a pin there. I am a Broadway person, very Broadway, and never been on Broadway to be on Broadway. Been to Broadway for Broadway shows, but I just always wanted to be on one of those stages in Broadway. And you think that you still gotta have you can have dreams and aspirations at 83. You can. And today I felt like I was looked like I was in something, I was on something, or I was with something, or something was moving that'll take me to that Broadway. Because I've been looking around Atlanta. I don't feel it. I really thank the Absalom Jones Center for Racial Healing for giving me that opportunity to do a one woman show. But I'm feeling like it needs to go somewhere else. If nothing else, to go home, I can go to Gary. I can do something. I haven't been home. I want to go home. I keep saying, I want to go home. I miss something. I don't know what it is. Just go look at my mama's house. Just go touch it. Something like that. But, I feel like something. My person on the other side of the screen, we don't have a name for it, so we're going to call it metamorphosis because change is coming. I've been talking to you about that. But when I talked about change was coming, I didn't have I had it as just, you know, like a stop sign. It's a stop sign that's a general. But now I see something specific. I see change is coming. Change is coming. We talk about it on a government level, on relationship level, on spiritual level, on a health level, love and marriage. I think I talked about that, yes. But change is coming, and we have to get ready for it. And the so in January I talked about change was coming, and I said it's in 26. I saw some of it today. Now when I cross my arms, whew, I saw all the generals and all the high-ranking military personnel in one room, 4x1, in one room today. Amazing. So much talent in that room. So many years of dedicated service. I am truly a veteran proponent. I support the veterans. I am the Miss Veteran. Okay? You can't tell me anything about the armed services and the men and women who work in it. Don't get me started. You want to get me riled up, I will have a come to Jesus meeting with you about the men and women who serve our country. And I saw them today sitting in a room listening to people who had not had their experience and was just amazing to me. Amazing. Amazing. We are our country is a powerful country. It's powerful because they're committed people who want to see us survive and want to see us win and want to see us strong in spite of those who think that there is division. There's there is division, but it's division that that was brought on not because it was brought on. It's pushed forward as an agenda item to be divisive and make sure there is division. But to see those people sitting there, they were sitting like soldiers. I mean, they were sitting there. I was proud to look at them. I don't know about you. I wanted to just look at them. I wanted the camera to just look at them because I could see the strength and I could see some disappointments. I tell you, something's coming. So in the meantime, we have a metamorphosis right now. We could say we have a metamorphosis in America, but I don't know what's coming out of the cocoon. And so since I'm not in a position, I don't talk about a lot of politics on here. I talk up to you about you and making sure you are prepared for whatever the metamorphosis is, whatever is coming. My people who watch this show, we're ready. You know, there's a man, he's still, I suppose, T.D. Jakes is still there doing something, but his original, one of his statements was he used to say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm going to use that, Bishop Jakes, this time. To say it, I've said that over and over again. We are in a metamorphosis and we're in personal ones. Because I didn't have a name for it until I sat down in this chair. I was speaking to someone. I said, I've been gone all day with people I didn't know. I've never seen them before in life, but I felt something, and I didn't want to be naive. I felt like I didn't really belong. I knew I belonged, but I felt maybe they didn't know I belonged. That's what I felt. I said, you all don't know I belong with you. You don't know that I'm one of you yet, because they were way in another league. But I felt comfortable there, and I wanted them to just to put their arms around me and say, baby, come on home. Come on, we got you. But they didn't do that. They didn't treat me badly either, because it was business, see, so it was all business. But I just wanted them to say, after business, I wanted them to say, you know you want us. We can see it. I didn't get that confirmation, but I know when I left them, I cried because they represented to me something that I wanted. And God allowed me to be in that room. You know, Alexander Hamilton has a song, I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You got to be in the room where it happens. You got to get invited in the room where it happens. You, but in my case, God said, you're going to do A, B, C today. No, the house said we're going to do A, B, and C today. And the house agreed for the A, the B, and the C. So I got up, got my ABC directions. You know, I said, I'm going to put this on today. I had my this, that, and the other. And then I didn't follow the last thing he said. And so I got all my this, that, and the other together for my ABC day. I tell you, God is something. You ever had this happen? Got in my car. My spirit said, make sure you got A, B, and C. So, and D. So I got A, B, and C. I said, I don't need D. Don't do that. If you say you need A, B, and C, then you turn your happy behind back and go get D. I didn't do that. I don't know how that's gonna turn out because I didn't have D, and I was caught without having D, and I was like, okay, you think you know everything? You don't know everything, Jordan, and you got to stay on God's plan. How many times have I told you when I do this show, I wait to hear what he has to say? I'm late again tonight because it was overwhelming for me today. And I had to get the vocabulary word. After I left those people, I went and found Dr. Monique Earl Lewis. I said, I need to sit with you a minute. Come sit with me. I didn't have the vocabulary then, but by the time I walked into the studio and sat down and pushed the red button, metamorphosis came to me. I need for you to listen. I need you to listen. Y'all not listening. Who is my twin out there? Listen. My twins out there, listen. God is trying to tell you something. It's a song like that. God is trying to tell you something. He's trying to tell you something. And you're not paying any mind. I left D at home today. Don't do that. Mm-mm. He's trying to tell you something. And it's a metamorphosis going on. So look around. All of them are going to be pretty butterflies that come through. But you can feel change. Who is that feel that change with me? You feel your body. Your body's like, you want to, but your body's like, mm-mm. You said, no, I want, mm-mm. Are you fighting? Because it's all around us. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Pay attention to what's going on. And listen. All my brilliant minds on the other side of the screen. I want to leave you with. You know what it is? It's a metamorphosis. You know it's coming. You know change is coming. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you paying attention? I keep telling you about it. Today, it happened for Georgianne, who always said, oh, I'm going to do A, B, and C. Because the house said we're going to do A, B, and C. But God said, no, we're not. Because here's the kicker. I got everything in the car except D. And I was riding down my street, those who know where I live. When I got the corner, took that left. It's okay. I'm ready to go. This way I'm going. Ring-a-ling-ling-ling. There you go. I said, what? Change plan, every plan that we in the house said, A, B, and C went to D, E, and F. No, A, B, and C went to E, F, and G. Like that. That's why you have to be oh so ready. That's why you have to listen. That's why you got to be ready. I don't want to go back to those admirals, commanders, stripes and bars. Not only the stripes and bars on their clothes, but the stripes and bars here and on their arms, on their back, on their neck. You talking about somebody's weight? The weight of the world on some of these people. The weight of a ship. The weight of other people's lives in your hands. If we're going to talk about weight, let's talk about that kind of weight. That is the weight you talk about. These people are caring and taking care of us. I want to be in a room where it happens. I was in a room today with people that I've never seen before. Never knew. Never heard of. And I didn't know anybody. God got a plan. Get on it. Stay on it. You know I'm talking to somebody specifically. You know who you are. All right. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.